बस all I had to say was I'll restart him. फिर चल गया. Oh 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 oh. अब सारे लोड कर लो, लोड 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 लोड। रीस्टार्टिंग से पहले कुछ और ऑप्शन कर लेना चाहिए था। which would have worked, which is just like closing everything and opening. Tin 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 tin. फिर से एसएस आ गए, एसएस। यहाँ से फ्लैट करेंगे, 3 बेट करेंगे, 3 बेट फ्लैट 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 करेंगे। एस ऑफ हार्ट्स भी अपने पास। सेट होने की कितनी, अरे ये चल क्यों नहीं रहा, वाई आर वी नॉट गेटिंग द हैंड्स। खा लिया तुमने? एस किंग वर्सेस एस किंग। मुझे भी दे दो। Cheers Aditya, Pankaj, thanks for tuning in. This stream is more like मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, I'm just not coming in the middle much, just streaming. So mostly it's gonna be music. So my voice is gonna be pretty low, both in terms of quantity and quality. Oh man. It's such a good invention. Especially when someone else does it too, it's like pretty good. चालीस बिग ब्लाइंड है यहाँ दोनों में। इस पे पता नहीं कितना बिग ब्लाइंड है, इस पे तो है 100 बिग ब्लाइंड के आसपास। 55 out of 700 people, 700 लोग बचे इस पे। अनिल भार्गव, थैंक्स फॉर ट्यूनिंग इन। बाजी वाले चैनल पे अपन सिर्फ बाजी वाले हैंड स्ट्रीम कर सकते हैं, इस पे बाकी सब भी हो सकता है। तो मैं थोड़ा और दूसरा टेबल भी चल रहा है, मैं थोड़ा सी इतना मूड नहीं दिखा, सोचा कंटिन्यू कर लेता हूँ। तुम लोगों को कुछ क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ लो, मैं तुमको बता दूंगा। ये कहीं भी मैंने पोस्ट नहीं किया, अगर तुमको मज़े आ रहे हैं, तुमको लग रहा है सही है, तो वो अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करो। मैं फिर कुछ ऐसी स्ट्रीम करना चाहता हूँ, फिर बाद में पोस्ट करूँगा। पहले ये देखना चाह रहा था कि ऑर्गेनिकली क्या कुछ लोग आएंगे, 1-2 भी लोग आए तो बढ़िया है, 4 लोग आ गए भाई। Welcome to the stream guys, hit that like if you like this kind of shit. आप लोगों को पसंद है तो we'll do more streams. I think आगे जाके GG पे WSOP ये सब होने वाला है, वो सब भी अपन स्ट्रीम करेंगे। 5 people. Great. भाई मैंने स्ट्रीम को डीले पे डाला है ना। विच ऑल टोर्नीज, कौन सा ऑल टोर्नीज खेल रहा हूँ मैं। हाँ, मेरे को 1 सेकंड के लिए लगा शायद मैं डीले नहीं डाला हूँ, और डीले तो है। IOPC के 3 इवेंट खेल रहा हूँ मैं। अल्ट्रॉन 40 लाख गारंटीड, एक 15 लाख गारंटीड, और एक IOPC 10 लाख गारंटीड का डेस्टिनी। और GG पे मैं खेल रहा हूँ बाउंटी हंटर्स डेली $52 ऑन। न्यू स्ट्रीम, यस ब्रो, न्यू स्ट्रीम, फ्रेश ब्रांड न्यू स्ट्रीम। इनफैक्ट इस चैनल पे मैं पहली बार ही गेम स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ। मैप सकाना राजकुमार, थैंक यू फॉर योर गुड लक ब्रो। चीयर्स बॉडी, चीयर्स। वहाँ बस्ट हो गया अपन, एंड वी हैड मोर टेबल्स गोइंग ऑन, सो आई थॉट I'll do a little chill stream and wanted to see actually how many of those guys who were live there followed me on my channel, and I wanted to just see how much organic reach there is. Do share the stream with your friends. If you can, please post it in some poker groups and stuff like that. थोड़ी देर में यहाँ पे एक गिव अवे होगा। क्या चीज़ का गिव अवे होगा आप लोग पहले कमेंट्स में गेस करो, फिर मैं बताऊंगा। स्क्वीज कर लेना चाहिए, आई थिंक आई मेड अ मिस्टेक। थोड़ा सा छोटा स्क्वीज। मतलब 5 बेट के लिए 4 बेट के लिए फोल्ड हो जाएंगे, वैसा टाइप का स्क्वीज। क्या बात है। Getting it in only, there's not much options. Good luck बोल के get it in, और क्या। Kings यार क्या बकचोदी है। लास्ट मोमेंट पर ही नहीं करना। Good luck बोल के दाग हुआ। wanted a loser call only, we got called by ace queen against a 5 bet, that's like pretty bad. easy call अपने लिए। यहाँ भी लग गए L, तो 2 गेम खत्म हो गए। What guys, से भी ब्लाइंड का स्टैक होता। We wanted a call. We got a call, but we didn't want that ace to clip. उसको क्या लग रहा है, मतलब अपन वहाँ पे एज जैक रिप कर रहे हैं। बढ़िया है। ये बताइए कि वहाँ पे उसको क्या लग के उसने एस क्वीन रिप किया? क्या अपन गुड लक बोलने का कितना असर पड़ा उसके जामिंग रेंज? श्योर आदित्य, I will do a hand history review video sometime soon. 7's good. The winning moment is a little anticlimactic because I did a heads up deal. The HUD that I'm using is Poker Tracker, and there's something called Advanced Poker Tools, which is the converter for Indian sites. So, I mean that works. So at Poker Tracker के साथ वो काम चल जाता है, फिर सारे तीनों साइटों पे चल जाते हैं, बढ़िया है. All the major Indian sites it works, but you have to buy a separate one for each of those. Probably if you buy a annual subscription, you get some 10-15% off also. So it makes sense to get that and the Poker Tracker. ये क्या बोल रहा है? बहुत फिशी लग रहा है. छोड़ो. साबुदाना खिचड़ी खा रहा हूँ, if you guys are wondering. That's right, Shadab. ज्ञान का गिव अवे होगा, ज्ञान का गिव अवे. Sure, we'll do that in some other stream. Free coaching session giveaway. Namita asks any app suggestion for mindset. Prime Mind करके एक ऐप है जिसमें there are different kinds of MP3 for pre-priming for a session. Session चालू होने से पहले थोड़ा जोन में आने के लिए you can use that audios. Namita पूछती है, you know, we have to be process oriented and not result oriented. How to prime yourself to be process oriented? That's a good question, and especially it's very important in the context of poker too, because often the game is in a way where results can give us convoluted feedback about what we are doing. So it's very important to be process oriented in the context of poker, talking about how to be process oriented. I think it's just simple stuff like how are you entering a session से आने से पहले you want to take a note of what state you are in, and if you are in a certain state where you think you need priming, you should definitely do priming for the session, then get started. And once you start primed yourself and then you get onto the game, the game is all about decision making. So our focus needs to be on making the right decisions and nothing else. And after the game is done, while you want to review your hands, and when there is no pressure of performance like in the game, you can look at what decisions you have made, what are the factors you have considered and missed, and rinse repeat and try to apply them in the next one. So just it's a rinse repeat process, guys. It's a process of studying, applying. And देखो फिर अपना पत्ते लगना ना लगना, शाला बोल रहा है कि just busted 4 tone is all with bad beats, right? That's part of the game. We don't worry about that so much. If we are properly rolled and we're playing the right stakes that we need to play, then nothing to be much worried about. So guys, picture you can see this beautiful scenery. That's a view from my home. I can see this beautiful waterfalls and everything. हाई रोलर खेल रहे हो क्या? नहीं भाई, हाई रोलर नहीं खेल रहा हूँ मैं. हाई रोलर का मैं सैट ही खेला, बस सैट ही नहीं हुआ तो नहीं खेला. मेरे बैंक रोल के बियॉन्ड है 55K वाला, especially with this sort of infrequent games. शायद मैं 2 दिन पहले वाला टूर्नामेंट शिफ्ट कर देता तो पॉइंट लेता. अनलाइकली है बट चलो 10% कन्वर्जन है तो बढ़िया है ब्रो. 100 लोगों में से 12 लोग आप देख रहे तो बढ़िया ही है. एक वेरिएंस की भी कोचिंग होनी चाहिए. डेफिनेटली ब्रो, डेफिनेटली. आई थिंक दैट्स द होल पॉइंट ऑफ दीज माइंडसेट म्यूजिंग्स एंड एवरीथिंग इज बेसिकली इज द सेम थिंग. द होल थिंग इज अबाउट जस्ट वेरिएंस. बिकॉज व्हेन आई डिड दिस question, like yesterday I did a session, we did a session with Mr. Krishna Prasad, who is a mindset coach. So in the context of that, we had pulled a lot of questions from the people, and one of the, like when we look at all those questions, like people playing at different stakes of the game, like lower stakes से like higher stakes तक बंदा खेल रहा है. तो सबका जब देखा है तो one thing is basically the common question across all these stakes is, guys, it's all about variance, how to handle variance, and how to, when things don't go well, what to do. This is essentially the question which pretty much everyone has. So variance की भी coaching हो रही है. If you are finding the right channels, you can find a lot of content on that, in which they teach when to call the shove and to fold. अबे यार, ये सेकेंड लाइन पढ़ता तो मैं इतना अच्छा आंसर नहीं देता, कुछ और ही बोलता. तो यहाँ पे इस टेबल पे अपन एकदम टाइट खेल रहे हैं. अपना स्टैट्स दिखा रहा है 9/2 on 40 hands. That's like pretty tight. मतलब card distribution has been pretty bad on this table. That's what it means. तो जब अपन इतना टाइट खेल रहे हैं तो आई थिंक इस पे थोड़ा मचा सकते हैं. क्या बोलते हो? वोट फॉर मचाओ. एंड जैसे अपन ने बोला और पोजीशन चेंज किया, अपने को पत्ते आ गए. अपना 3-bet पे क्या होगा? यहाँ पे बंदा फोल्ड ही होगा. मिथांदर ने कॉल किया. मिथांदर भैया, ग्रीन कलर है. ग्रीन कलर का क्या मतलब है? ग्रीन कलर का मतलब है फन प्लेयर मतलब वी विल हैव फन. बड़ी लाव भी अपने को स्टैक देने आ रहा है। निकंदर ने जैम कर कॉल कर ही दिया। एस किंग गुड, एस इज गुड, 8-9 ने लगा लिया यार। 10 lakh guaranteed. What time is it? Let's see. I think yeah, we can re-enter this one. Oh damn. Yes, we are on the same table. That's great. We didn't want to miss seat on that table. Quite close spot actually. 25 big drop. ये कोई रीजैम कर देगा तो बहुत ही बुरा है। Okay, maybe I'm just gonna call C spaces. Hopefully it doesn't rejam. What do you mean by infrequent games? Bro, 55k का average buy-in वाला game कितने बार हो रहा है? That's what I mean. Unfortunately, we have to stack off on this. This is a pretty juicy table. मुझे लग रहा है मैं B2. They didn't snap, so that's good. Sure, not gonna fire another in this one. I'm just gonna rearrange these tables a little bit. मैं थोड़ा रीअरेंज करूँगा गाइस, टेंशन मत रहे। Call this. Check fold. Stream layout थोड़ा चेंज करना पड़ेगा मेरे को। Yup. मचाएंगे। What 85 XXX guy? I don't know, bro. I don't know who this 8585. आज के 2 ही टेबल बचे बॉयज। हाँ शॉर्ट ब्रेसलेट वाले इवेंट खेलूंगा मैं। इस पे कितने पेड़ है देखते एक बार। 170 प्लेसेस पेड़। We are 108 out of 159। चंदन रजक मैंने बाजी पे खेल के बस रोके, फिर अपन सिर्फ ये वाले स्ट्रीम देख रहे हैं। गाना तो काफ़ी अच्छा लग रहा है। I 43 बाइक। टेन एक्स तो है नहीं। एक्सपेक्ट आज ये बात कर रहे हैं। डू यू वांट मी टू डू एक्सपर्ट भाई ने कुछ तो बैक बैक दिया। अरे एक्सपर्ट भाई हो, एक्सपर्ट से चलो। आज दिस इज डोंट नो इफ यू किल माय डेवलप और सेव मी। इट फील्स लाइक मोर लाइक द फॉर्मर। Expert says, sorry bro, little tilted. Aji says, haha, इतना बड़ा रेस फ्रॉम बिग क्लाइंट ले ही लेते फ्लॉप एंड देन अदर टेबल। हाफ पॉट टाइप्स मारेंगे इस टेक्सचर पे। कुछ भी कंटिन्यूटी है तो कंटिन्यू होगा। प्लीज यार 10x और छोटी बेट। pretty bad river। सबके साथ सिकनेस हो रहा है। Hang in there, good luck man, nice talking to you, cheers। A good phone call ending by expert। उनको मैसेज करके अच्छा लगा। भूल जाओ। Enjoy guys. Sure brother. 10 ही था भाई के पास उस टाइम में। चंदन रजाक, थैंक यू ब्रदर। 8 टिकट्स कलेक्ट कर लिए हैं टोटल में मेन इवेंट बाजी लॉल। अबे इतने टिकट्स क्यों कर रहा है ब्रो? इससे नहीं मिलेगा तुमको। एक ही टिकट यूज कर सकता है तू। राहुल बोल रहा है फ्रेश वाइब तो बस है। कॉल दे देगा यहाँ पे। 15 लोग ब्लाइंड है भाई। पता नहीं यार, 2 लोग डाल चुके हैं। मे बी फॉर द बाउंटी। दोनों का बाउंटी अटका है ना। फक यार, ड्रॉइंग डेड है अपन। अब तो डेड ही हो गया। बाउंटी के चक्कर में कॉल कर दिया। चीयर्स राहुल, चीयर्स। वाइब तो मस्त है। दोनों का बाउंटी मिल रहा था यार, तो मुझे लगा कुछ तो होगा। पता नहीं, बुरा ही कॉल है शायद। I do not know guys, I do not know. What do you think about the Pocket 7's call? Let me know in the chat. क्या बुरा कॉल था, अच्छा कॉल था? आज जी लिंप ना करो, आज जी लिंप मत करो। आज जी ओन्ड अस। चेक रेस कर दिया फ्लॉप पे। गुड ब्लफ भाई, गुड ब्लफ। Shit. Last round also medium range. स्ट्रीम के लिए बस बातें कर रहा हूँ भाई लोग। व्हाट्सअप पवन, शादाब तो मतलब पूरा स्ट्रीम के साथ फ्री रोल कर रहे हैं। देखो गैस शादाब बोलो पवन को क्या गिव अवे है। वो सेम बुरा हाथ के साथ रेस करना चाहिए, थोड़ा गिव अवे होगा। शादाब बोल रहे ठीक ठाक कॉल है। ठीक है भाई, अगर तू बोल रहा तो होगा ही। इसका इमोजी काफी कुछ नए नए है यार अवतार। अवतार नए अवतार है इसमें। देखते हैं इस पे कौन सा अवतार लगा है। अभी तो इसमें तो ब्रेक ही है, तब तक इसमें देखते हैं क्या अवतार आए नए। स्लॉट मशीन, रूले, कार्ड, जीसस, पत्ते, वॉइस हाउल, स्लॉट, बिग व्हील, ये सब तो नहीं चाहिए अपने। काफी फैंसी फैंसी फिशेस आ गए बेसिकली। बैरी, सीन, जेसी, एंड्रयू, जैक्सन, ब्रायन, जैकी, मेलिसा, एलिजाबेथ, टीना, शाना, केन, डैनी, जेक, जॉन, रॉबर्ट, पॉल, टॉम, किटी, मैक्स, ऑस्कर। देखो अपना तो ऑलरेडी है। You got the ticket, bro. You got the ticket. शादाब एंड यू गॉट द टिकट्स। आई थिंक वो अभी होने वाला है टूर्नामेंट। पवन भाई आई थिंक दिस इज द, हाँ तो मेन इवेंट का टिकट मिला ना ब्रो, तो फिर क्या है। आरजी और एक्सपर्ट फ्लर्ट कर रहे हैं एक दूसरे के साथ, बहुत बातें कर रहे हैं। 24 को बढ़िया है, बढ़िया है। Let's look at the contest, guys. Who is in the lead? Spectre has took over the lead today. Chimpu also is in a good contention. Armit Rage is on our table. He is second in the leaderboard right now. Schemer friend is also top 6. Godsent Unpredictable Vagoni Blade is our friend from Kolkata. Good luck, guys. I think you guys have a good shot at it. I'm nowhere. I'm in 327th place. I'm nowhere in giving a shot. Pawan, for that question you'll have to direct message me. I'll tell you in private. Public me, you'll DM me. I'll give you the details. True words were never said. Spoke like an expert. Sid Stack है अपने लेफ्ट में. Sid Stack I think is Siddhant, who recently ended, who shipped the Bazi 50 lakh up top game. पावन फ्री टिकट चाहिए ब्रो, फ्री टिकट. मैंने सोचा किसी दुनिया में भाई हमारे इंडियन साइट्स पे 4 कॉलर 3 बैट कॉल कर देते हैं, वो भी साइट स्पेसिफिक. नहीं भाई, IOPC हाई रोलर नहीं खेल रहा हूँ. भाई पंक्सा, हाँ भाई टोटली बस्टेड हैंड. मेरे को स्क्रीनशॉट भेज, इसी में चैट में भेज. आई विल हैव अ लुक एट इट. 50% bro, 50% bonus, 50% instant cash out bonus. Let's start behind. Expert limping. Will raise, its CAC is going to 3-bet us, so no point getting into this spot. %, bro, 50%. ये लोग कंटिन्यूसली बातें करे जा रहे ब्रो, तब से रुक ही नहीं रही है। जैसे अपन अपने आप से बात कर रहे हैं, ये लोग आपस में बात कर रहे हैं। आई गेस दैट्स स्टिल बेटर।
Even without doing any activity, you can still manifest what you want.
Please use headphones and listen carefully.
In this culture, we have never had one authority to spread spiritual process, because this is the only culture on the planet without a religion of its own. So Hindu is essentially that culture which was born out of the river Indus is called Hindu. So it's a geographical and cultural identity, never was a religious identity.
Pretty bad bet.
It's only when people came from outside, who came with concretized ideas of religion, they had to give you also one name. So we are this, what are you? We are all over the place. They couldn't understand that. You must be something. In the same place, a million things existed together. In the same house, if you are a family of five of you can worship 5 different gods and have absolutely no problem about it. We didn't even think it's a problem till people came from outside and told you our god and your god. Till then, we did not even think it's a problem. You could be worshipping this god right here, I could be worshipping that god right there, another could be sitting with eyes closed, another could be singing, another could be dancing, but we still thought, it's all okay, everybody can do their thing. So there has never been a religion in this land. We have 33 million gods and goddesses. That happened when our population was 33 million. Now we are 1.2 billion, but we lost our creativity. Because outside forces came, particularly Western forces came and they started making us feel ashamed of our gods. Too many gods. There is only one God, as if it's a superior idea. If you can create one, why can't you create a million? You have not seen your one God, right? If you can create one, why can't you create a million or a billion? It's just a question of creativity, isn't it? So does it mean to say nothing beyond me exists? That would be a stupid way to conclude. As you sit here, you know you did not create yourself. So, can you digest your food or digestion happens? Happens. Are you breathing or breathing happening? Are you beating your heart or is it beating? I can go on to your liver and kidney and everything, even to the spleen. Even the tiniest thing in your body, you're not running it, isn't it? It's happening. Are you spinning the planet or is it spinning by itself? You're doing nothing. Doing nothing, just tidbits, everything vital is just being done, yes or no? Everything that's vital to life is being done. You just have to sit here and just enjoy the spin. For that, how many problems? So, this is a land which clearly understood God is our maker. That's the reason why in this culture God is not the goal. Mukti is the goal, liberation is the goal, ultimate freedom is the goal. God is never the goal. Don't like it, this is forgotten. Otherwise, mukti is the goal, isn't it? Mukti means what? Liberation, freedom from everything, including God. You are using God as a stepping stone if you need it. You can grow with God or without God. This is the only culture on the planet where in any of our Indian languages, there is no word for a heretic. Because we never thought anybody is a heretic. We never imagined that there can be somebody like that. Because we did not have any established belief system. Everybody can do their own thing. Most plural and democratic process for thousands of years. So, the spiritual movements were started for human liberation. This is not about God. Nobody in the planet, no human being is interested in God, please understand this. People are interested in God because they believe He's a solution for their life, isn't it? So, you think if you go to God, all your problems will go away, your health problem will go away, your mental problem will go away, wife and husband problem will go away, you can pass an examination without studying, you can succeed in business without working. So many things, incredible things. But it's about you, isn't it? Yes, sir? It's about you. So when it's about you, we were straightforward enough to address it straight. We said, this is about our liberation, this is about our well-being, this is about our ultimate well-being, not just immediate well-being. So this is a culture which looked at it this way. So it is a complex array of spiritual movements. Many have died, unfortunately. In the yogic system it says, when somebody asks Adi Yogi, how many paths can be there? He says, if you use your system and go, there are only 112. But if you go beyond your system, how many atoms are there in the universe? That many doorways are there. So we gave the freedom to create your own God. There is something called as Ishta Devata. You can choose your God. If you don't like any, you can create one.
काफ़ी शॉर्ट्स काटे हैं अपन इसमें तो जाएंगे मोस्टली बेस्ट ऑफ टू कोर्स पास में यही रखेंगे। नाइस हैंड। Triple up.
Yes. You suddenly like the tree in your house, you can start worshipping. Nobody in this country will think it's funny or weird. Anywhere else if you do it, they would be burnt alive, but now they will throw stones at them across the fence because they think you're a heretic, you're worshipping a tree. You like a stone in your garden, you can start worshipping that. Nobody thinks anything odd about it. It's perfectly fine because there is not a single atom in the existence without the hand of the Creator in it. Every cell in your body is doing complex activity, not because of you. Listen, the source of creation is functioning through that. Every atom, all this complex movement of proton, neutron, electron happening, you doing it? The hand of the Creator is very much in it. So, every atom is a doorway to the beyond. Because of this, so many varieties of spiritual moments happen. It's unfortunate so many have died in the last 100 years, so many. But still the variety is fantastic. How many of you been to places like Kumbh Mela and that? Been to Kumbh Mela? The big one that happened in Allahabad, have you been to that? After 144 years, it comes. If you go and see there, you must go, you will see India, okay? An India of another dimension which today the educated population in the country are completely missing. It's incredible, I'm telling you. People are putting their last penny and traveling from somewhere just to be there for 2 days and go. I'm saying it's that level of people, where 100 rupees would mean like what a million would mean to you, that's how much 100 rupees will mean. That kind of people, putting everything that they have, they come with their families just to be there because somebody has told them on that day if you take a dip, you'll attain mukti. Not that you'll see God, not that God will come and give you a heap of gold, you will attain mukti. Still 800 million people in this country are actively seeking liberation, knowingly or unknowingly. It's… Incredible thing, nowhere else on the planet there is such a phenomena happening that there are human beings longing to go beyond their present level of existence consciously. Nowhere else such a thing has happened.
Cheers guys, इसमें खत्म हो गया ना।
When Mark Twain visited India, he spent 2.5 to 3 months in India. There's a book about his travels. Along the equator, he traveled around the world. So, he said, anything that can ever be done, either by man or God, has been done in this land. This is one of the best compliments India has ever received. And that is so. In terms of understanding the mechanics of how a human being is made and what we can do about this, nowhere else has anybody looked at it with the profoundness that it has been looked at it in this culture, nowhere else. I'm not saying this being biased that I'm born in India, so I have to boo-boo-boo. This is not about you being Indian or not Indian. This is about a profoundness of knowledge which is gone awry, lost its tracks or losing its tracks slowly. Unless we put it back on the right thing, humanity will lose something tremendous. Because today we know how to call on the phone and talk to somebody in America, but we do not know how to communicate with this one yet. Our communication technology, information technology has hit the ceiling. But what information do you have about the nature of your own existence? Nothing. We know how to do many things, we can go to the moon, but you don't know how to simply be here. So, this technology of inner well-being has been explored with absolute profoundness. This knowledge should not be lost. Only if this knowledge flourishes on this planet, material and economic well-being will translate into human well-being. Otherwise, you will have everything and you will have nothing. Just to give you an example, what's happening to India right now. The last year, 2011, when the Diwali came, we call it Deepavali. When the Deepavali came in South India, about 127 crores worth of alcohol was sold in one day in Tamil Nadu. Out of this, 21 crores worth of alcohol was sold in one small town where a population is about 6 to 6.5 lakh people. Why means? This is the Tirupur town. You heard of Tirupur? It's a hosiery town, it's an export-oriented town. Everybody here, their incomes are at least 3 times that of everybody else in the state. So if money comes, they're going to get drunk and stay in the gutter. 42% of the Tamil Nadu's population is going diabetic. So if money comes, you will buy disease. So if economic well-being does not translate into human well-being, it's meaningless. Moving from…
Alright guys, GG. We'll call it a stream. See you guys later.